Hi guys, a little nighttime selfie. I just came back from an event at church and I just wanted to give thanks to God for a couple of things. One, I got one of my debts or bills that I was backed up on completely wiped off. So I'm starting from scratch with no owings on that particular bill, my water bill actually, and I didn't want that to go by without saying thanks to God privately and publicly. It was such a blessing, and I didn't even know it was possible for them to write off, debt, but that happened for me, and wow, God, thank you. And then another thing, I was stressing about, something that's currently going on in my life, and I had to go in to get my blood pressure checked because of it, and it was super high, and they said, okay, you've got to 24 hours wear this monitor so that we can check it. And that was stressing me out. So I'm thinking, oh my God, what are they going to say when I go back? But just before I went back, 24 hours after, to check it, which was earlier today, I prayed and I said, God, I don't want this or anything associated with this. And, let the readings be fine. And I went and the readings were fine. It was just a case of me stressing over a situation that caused me to have a spike in my blood pressure. And just a reminder to just relax. I mean, who is God? Why am I so uptight? And I just want to do a public thank you to God. I mean, I don't want some of these amazing moments to go by unrecorded. And my journal is finished. The book is finished, and I've been looking for one that I love and I want and that I connect with, and I haven't found one yet. So I'm gonna search because I need to start writing and recording the amazing things that God is doing. And I also want to say that God he's been doing this thing where he's answering all my prayers except the marriage prayer. And I've kind of talked about that before, but he's doing this thing where he's answering the things that I'm asking him for, but he's not answering the marriage prayer. And it's just interesting, the dynamic of that, and what he's saying through not saying anything. The walk with the Lord, the walk with Jesus, for anybody who's on that journey, it's unique and it's individual and it's very personal. We all make our decisions and things like that based on how he communicates with us, and he communicates differently and he says different things, and sometimes he doesn't say anything, and that's also communication. And it's just an ever evolving dynamic walk with him. Sometimes you're so upset with him and the way he's working and moving, and then sometimes you're just so in awe of him. And tonight I'm actually in awe of just how good he is, even when I am not good to him, and I haven't been very good. I haven't been very good. I'll say that publicly. But he's been, and I was singing the song today, Beautiful Name, and the second verse really stood out to me, and it was like the Lord is saying to me, do you understand what you're singing? And it was, my sin was great, your love was greater. And he just reminded me, even though you think you're doing all this and it's so great and big and whatever, my love is greater than that. And it just reminded me of how good he is, and how kind and patient he is with us. when we're just trying to have our own way, you know. And just been trying to have my own way. But I'm always drawn back to his presence because of his love and his gentleness. And some people respond only to the gentleness of God. Some people need a sturdy hand in order to come back, and then some people need a gentle hand. I'm one of those people who needs the gentleness of God to be led back to his presence. And he's been that steady. So I'm sending love to you, God. This one is for you. And yeah, it's just gratitude and love and thankfulness. And you know, I will continue to journal via video as I feel impressed to do.